Hello, good morning, and this is Annada, and this is the first of 10 o'clock in the morning meditations to help us to connect more with being peaceful, calm, and loving, especially during this time where we're locked down in England and other places as well. So thank you very much for joining me. And if I'm looking up and down, it's because I'm also videoing it on my phone up there. So for us to start, I did say that we would pick a card or let a card come through to see what insights we need today, what we might need to connect to today to have a really lovely time. Even though many of us may still have to be at work if we're key workers, like in the hospitals and care workers and doctors and people like that. And we really do send them lots of appreciation and love for doing all the work that they do. But there are many of us who are also at home. So hence this video. So this is from The Secret Language of Animals. We've got quite a few decks, so we will try different decks each day. Okay, so what do we need to learn today? So let's see what comes out. And actually, when I was preparing this morning, I really felt strongly the energies of compassion. So Kuan, Mother Mary, the Taras, white and green Tara. So just a lot of love and compassion pouring in, and I hope you can start to feel this as we're doing this video, as we're creating this video. Because amidst all the panic, we sometimes forget, and I sometimes forget, that's all we need to do really is just to stop for a short while and have a real think. What's really going on here? What are we being asked to really understand at this time? And it may be just to take better care of ourselves, to stop, to meditate, or to plan for eventualities like this, because there is so much stuff. There's so many governments, I think, working with all sorts of bacteria and viruses, and things are always changing. So this is just one of many hiccups which have occurred over how many years? Tens of years. We've had other viruses as well, and there have been other awful okay, it's this one, other natural disasters as well. And I'm always amazed how much people come together amidst all the crisis as well. So we got shark. And this is very interesting because I've had this shark a few times before last year, shark. And I'll read the words down at the bottom. Perception, focus, fear, there we are, and action. Now, sharks are really old. They've been around a long time. They have survived through the dinosaurs, through all sorts of natural disasters, and it remains to be seen whether they survive us, because they keep being hunted for the shark's fin, and also people are fearful of them because of lots of movies, and I'm sure you know it's pretty scary if you come across a great white, and what they do is they do chomp to check out what the things are. So that's quite frightening when you go into the sea. I mean, I find it quite frightening sometimes. You go into the sea and you don't know what's there. But they're amazing creatures, and Ola and I have been surrounded by baby blacktip sharks off the east coast of Malaysia, and they're amazing. They really have this amazing presence. So what I think we're being asked to do is to look at the bigger picture and to look at the greater timeline. of events and of things. And like I said, lots of things happen all the time. And I think we just have to get used to change. It's just unfortunate. Unfortunate at times. I find it very difficult too, so you're not alone. But change does happen quite a bit, and we just have to be prepared. Sometimes we can't be prepared for it, and you just have to forgive yourself for that. And sometimes we are really prepared for it, and that's really great. So Shark comes to remind us that all it needs is a shift in perception, not to be fearful, not to fall into fear. This being has to keep swimming. I don't think they stop swimming at all, even when they're sleeping, if I'm not mistaken. So we need to keep evolving and keep moving regardless of what's happening around us. Take in, learn from it, learn from the experiences, reach out if we need help. Yeah, reach out if we need help. Petition the government if we need to. And just try to stay focused. And what do we focus on? Well, I think maybe at this time we need to focus on being very calm, being very relaxed, connecting back to self, meditating, asking ourselves what we really want to do. This is an ideal opportunity to really try to connect with your purpose. Ask yourself if what you're doing at this moment in time is what you want to be doing in 5 years' time. Say, and also, it's spring. I mean, it's in this part of the world, and there's the energy. There's so much creative energy. So you're stuck at home. It's the ideal opportunity to do some drawing, do some painting, do some recording. There are lots of online courses. So it's time to just use this opportunity to check all these things out and enjoy. If you can sit in your garden, if you have a garden, just enjoy the sunshine, get your dose of vitamin D, do some gardening. I hope that I'm not going to be too lazy, and I'll do that today because it's perfect and the gardens are a mess. So that's the perfect opportunity to do that. So to keep yourself moving in small ways. You can do yoga at home. And keep breathing. And keep breathing into your still center. Keep breathing into your heart, connecting into your heart. And take action if you need to. Maybe buy an online course, the Center of Excellence. If you go on their Facebook page and scroll down quite a bit, because there are lots of discount codes that they have. But I know that I think till the end of March, there's a particular code which gives you such a discount that, well, all courses are £29 except the ones that you have to, go to a class. But all online courses are £29, and I'm currently on the aromatherapy and the life coaching course, and they're really good. They really make you think. So because with the assessments, you do have to check things out quite a bit. So it might be £29. Why not? You get an accredited qualification, and you might want to use that and share with people, or you might use it for something for the future, for checking something out to see if you like it, and see if it works for you. And £29 in your own time, and you've got lots of time now, why not? So let's honor Shark for being so versatile that they've been around for, I don't know, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Amazing creatures. Predators, they're the top predator, aren't they? So are we, and we have a lot to learn from each other. Top predator, but they've survived, and they've managed to swim their way through all the changes. That's what we need to do. Okay, so let's get on with it, because I've already spent 9 minutes yakking. So if what we do, I've got my candle lit already. I did a little prep before we started. Prep myself, light a bit of incense, clear the space. I've got a couple of crystals on. Yeah, but that's how I do things. Yeah, you do things your way. And So those are just suggestions. So if you want to put on some nice, gentle music which will help you to go into meditation, then please do. I'm not going to put it on because it tends to come out really fuzzy and it might be quite distracting. Okay? So take a few deep breaths. Close your eyes, please. Take a few deep breaths. And so we've got to be versatile. Got to let go of fear. Shift our perception. What else? Focus. Focus on what we would like to do. Connect to what we really want to do. Ask ourselves if we're really happy with what we have and what we're doing now. And we also invite in all our families of light, the angels and the light beings you work with, the ascended ones, and we're really grateful for Mother Mary to be here, for Kuan Yin, White Tara, a lot of mothering and feminine energies of reassurance that don't worry, everything's okay. We've really had bad falls, scraped our knees really badly. This is like a mum talking to her child who's had a horrible accident in the playground or out in the streets, and they've really bashed their knees or bashed their hands, and it's painful and it's really awful, and they're saying, it's okay, I'm here, and I provide some healing for you through touch and through hugs. Don't worry. There is pain now, but it will pass. And there's fear now, but it will pass. Just open your heart to let me reassure you, and so that you can receive my love, which is always here. So by this time I hope that you slowed down your breathing. So breathe in deeply. And breathe out deeply according to your own rhythm. You don't have to follow mine. Just breathe in. Just the idea is just to slow things down. And by slowing your breathing down, hopefully it slows the chatter in the mind. Slow it all down. And just start to let the shoulders come down away from the ears and relax. You can lie down whilst you're listening to this, or you can sit, and if you sit, just make sure you sit up reasonably straight, so support your back. It just lets the energy flow through you, and it also helps you with your back being straight. It impinges less on the organs and your nerves, so it helps to support your whole body when we sit up straight, and we avoid the nerves getting pinched and organs being scrunched. So breathe deeply, and these energies are all pouring in. Compassion, love. There's lots of compassion, love. And you may think of your grandmother or an older feminine role, an older female lady in your family who you may have fond memories of. Maybe she's not around anymore, it doesn't matter. But it's that reassurance and that compassion and the joy the person has of seeing you and seeing how you've grown, how you've flourished, and being very, very sorry and sad if you're having a rough time, and doing all she can to support you. So as we breathe in, perhaps you may perceive a color around you. If you'd like a suggestion, it would be pink and purple, pinkish purple light, color of unconditional love, with gold and silver specks. And it's all around you, like a big, 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 big bubble of light. What it's doing is it's also sealing any holes in your aura. And sometimes the holes are caused by fear. Sometimes it's caused by physical illness, shock as well sometimes. So this energy is swirling. It's not static, it's moving. You're not in a still ball of light. This ball is moving. And as it's moving, it's sealing your aura as much as it can. And you can help it by breathing in deeply and breathing out deeply. And as we're doing this, we're also receiving, opening our hearts to receive all this care and love from these beautiful divine feminine energies. Love, compassion, care. And they're helping us to have greater perception of what's happening for us now, what's triggering us, so that we can choose a different response. The awareness is really key. And so we can vibrate less in the fearful zone or wavelength and move more to the calm. And then when we're calm, we can move on to joy, love and joy. My cat agrees. So keep breathing in this light. If you perceive other colors, please do go ahead. But they're all swirling around us. It's not static. They're moving and moving and moving. And if there's anything which we would like to release, any thoughts, any fear, you can do it on the out-breath. And all this color and all this liquid light will just, especially the gold, will just transmute it so that it doesn't land on someone else or land on the earth or land on the animals or the plants. So breathe in deeply, keep breathing in deeply, and keep breathing out. Say and keep breathing as all this light and color works with your aura, works with your subtle bodies. And if you like, on the next in-breath, you just imagine breathing in all this color. And if you want to visualize specifically where it comes in through, you can visualize that it comes in through the crown. And it comes in and it moves through the chakras, the third eye, the throat, into the heart, and into the heart. And if you're still working, you're still feeling a bit fearful, which is fine. On the out-breath, just say, I want to let go of this fear. I don't really want to feel this way anymore. Please help. Then the out-breath, I just let go of this. And if you want to visualize the gold light, it's just merging with all these thoughts, all the fear. And it's just floating off as beautiful sparks, like raindrops or mist, gold mist. And whatever it touches, it just brings joy. So with the in-breath, breathe in the colors, perhaps through the crown. And it's liquid light. It's pouring in like a gentle waterfall. Wonderful. And as it's pouring in and coming down towards your heart, you can also imagine it's flooding your head, the brain, all parts of the brain, the amygdala as well, all the deep memories are, to the pineal gland and to the pituitary gland behind the third eye. I feel like I need to tap it. And it's flowing into the rest of your head, your face, your ears, your eyes, down into your throat. You might feel that it's swirling here as well. And then going into the heart, it's working with the thyroid as well, working with the thymus, which is your immunity. I think the thyroid and the thymus are really important. Well, the throat leads to the belly and to the lungs, and then down to the heart and the organs here. And if you perceive that the colors change for you, that's fine, go ahead with it. Just move with that. So you're breathing in these colors and it's liquid light. And you're building a lovely reservoir of energy. This beautiful energy, unconditional love, compassion, a higher, a more evolved consciousness, which is what the gold is, which is what we need now. Move into a more evolved, more loving consciousness. So just keep breathing, and if you like to, it's still on the out breath. You just let go of fear, the fear around uncertainty. Yeah, it's okay to feel this way. It's really quite a distressing time. People getting ill, not really being able to do very much about it. So keep breathing as these energies are swirling, the energies of love, compassion, kindness, generosity. People hoarding food, where's the generosity there? So kindness and generosity, compassion, love. As you have Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, White Tara, joining in to that beautiful, lovely swirling energies. All the colors around you, they're swirling in as well, helping. So if you need help with merging more with compassion and love, unconditional love, then just ask for help. Ask to receive more. Ask to merge and embody it more, so that it becomes part of your normal life. And the more of us who manage to do it, the more it infects other people. Well, it's not infect, it's not a disease, but it's a vibration which then touches other people. So keep breathing and know that all your angels are around you. So if you feel unfamiliar sensations, don't worry. There's nothing evil or nasty or manipulative or controlling about it, okay? Could just be that you're just not used to it. That's fine. But all the beings and energies we're working with come from source, come from light, come from love. Nothing else. So keep breathing. And if the brain is chatting, just let the thoughts go. On the out breath, you can just let them go. If they're important thoughts you need to remember, then you can quickly write them down when we finish. Ask to remember. Okay, so this is almost half an hour, and I think that's probably enough. You probably all have other things that you need to do, so we just have 3 more rounds of breathing, and we ask for the completion of whatever we need to receive and whatever we need to be aware of at this moment in time. We also honor the sharks, keeping the planet and the seas clean. Bringing their energy. They're really focused. They're very, very good at focus, so we can learn and merge with that energy of focus. And they're not fearful at all. They're top predator. There's nothing to fear except from humans. So that's what we need to be like, fearless. And not take advantage of our power, misuse our power to hurt and destroy others. They only take what they need. Animals only take what they need. And perhaps it's something that we need to learn as well. Okay, so make sure that you drink enough water and drink sufficient water during this time as well, because it'll help us to let go of stress, let go of fear. Plus I find it makes me go to the toilet more, so I don't keep sitting on my butt for too long. So it works in many ways for me. So what I'd like you to do now is start to feel your physical body, all the sensations that your physical body is giving to you. So you may feel your butt on the seat and the pressure of your butt on the seat. You may feel the cool or the warmth. If you're sitting in the sunshine, just feel that lovely warmth permeating your body, all the sun's rays just entering your body. And we thank all these beautiful beings of light for being here. We ask them to return from whence they came. And knowing full well that whenever we need them, we can just call upon them and they will help us. But they need us to make the decision that we need help. Yep, so if you have your feet on the ground, start to wriggle, or if you've got your feet on your bed, start to wriggle. What I like to do is, if I'm sitting, I like to press my feet into the ground just to get, because there are lots of pressure points on the feet, and just get the blood flowing through the feet. Wriggle your toes, you wriggle your fingers, stretch maybe. Oh yes, good time to do a bit of yoga. Yes, take a big yawn if you need to get some air in. Oi, there we are. So before you open your eyes, you may want to cover them with your hands. You can open your fingers a little bit. You can open your eyes behind your hands. And you can spread your fingers a little bit just to let a bit of light in. And then when you're ready, you can take your hands away. So thank you very, very much for joining me, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another meditation. We'll see what comes through. Today is just really, really strong. The energies, the mother, divine feminine mother energies. And hug. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. You'll be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Just don't fall into fear, because it just makes more fear. So hold on to calm, hold on to love, and you start to vibrate that more, and everyone will start to pick up on it more, and the fear will lessen, and it helps people to get better faster as well. Helps us not to get ill so easily as well. Okay, so thank you very much. Remember, if you're not terribly grounded, take some water, take some protein. You can do cross crawl, which is matching your right elbow with your left knee and your left elbow with your right knee. Do it for a few rounds, just very, very gently touching, getting your knee up and getting your knee up with alternating elbows, with each alternate elbow. And also, if you want to, you can jump on the spot if you're able to stand after this, give yourself a bit of time. Jump up and down a few times, saying your name, do a few stretches, and you can get your hands in some soil later on, get nicely grounded. It's so wonderful to be with the plants at the moment because the earth is bursting with life. So thank you very much. I hope that this benefited you. And so yeah, if you'd like to leave a donation, that would be wonderful, but this is free anyway, and I'm very, very grateful that we can connect in this way. Yay for the internet, yay. So just take care and drop me a note if you have any suggestions for the meditations that we do. Then please also drop me a note, and we'll see whether we can incorporate that as well. So I'm open to suggestions and questions, and I'll try to answer them best as I can or incorporate them as best as I can. Okay, so remember, be grounded before you go off and do anything else. And meditations, you do not listen when you're driving or you need your full attention. It's really a no way. So be safe. Okay, so thank you very much. Take care and love you lots. Bye.